everybody. I hope you're having a good day today and can find a reason to smile when you look into the mirror. I wanted to discuss with you today the importance of maintaining your garden. Not necessarily a physical garden, but metaphorically thinking of ourselves as a garden. And we are our own gardener. And it's our job to maintain ourselves and to take care of ourselves and to remove things that could be harmful to us. Most of my life I never really valued myself or respected myself because of the way that I was taught to as a young child. And when I would make a mistake, I would become scolded very badly for it, or maybe even abused because of that. And that's not the actions of, at that point in my life, the gardener would have been considered a parent or a guardian. And even though now as an adult I went through a lot of stuff that children shouldn't be put through, I am in control of my garden now. So it is my responsibility to maintain it, to maintain myself. And in doing so, it's necessary to water it, to give yourself the nourishment mentally and physically that you need to thrive. And also, it's important to remove, weeds or insects that could be harmful to our crop. And by saying that, I think I mean that it's important to remove toxic people, or to remove ourselves from toxic environments that are draining on our overall mental health and well-being and physical health and well-being. So, it's important to be mindful of what we're putting into our bodies, both physically and mentally, and what we're allowing to take root and to grow within ourselves. Because if you don't learn to maintain yourselves and to respect yourselves and to desire to be a good farmer of our own crops, that we can become overgrown with negative aspects, or we can allow ourselves to physically degrade much faster than we should be. So I think it's important to kind of view ourselves in that aspect. Sorry, my throat is a little dry today. Please bear with me. So by saying that it's important to maintain ourselves better, I think it's first important to learn to respect yourself and to, hold yourself in regard that you do matter, no matter what you were taught growing up, or, hopefully you had a good childhood and, you were told that growing up and someone showed you that you were important to them. But not all of us are given that opportunity or that blessing growing up. No matter what your background may be or how traumatic your childhood may have been, it's important to realize that we are in control of our lives now, and we need to remove that notion or whatever, that idea that was planted within us that we don't matter or we're not important. And just learning to love ourselves and to care for ourselves is a major step on the way to becoming a better person and to enjoying our lives. Take the time to take care of yourselves. Take the time to realize that you do matter and that it does matter what you allow to be in your life. So if it's a person maybe who wants to take advantage of you or only comes around when they want something from you, learn to distance yourself from that and tell them, no thank you, or just leave me alone, or maybe it be a toxic work environment that you find yourself within where you don't get the recognition that you deserve, or you don't get rewarded for your hard work. And maybe it's time to look for something else, And I understand that through life, as we become adults and we have to provide for ourselves, that it's easy to feel trapped, having to provide financially for our children and for ourselves, and the desire to have a home to live in and eat with the lights on, it's kind of hard to just walk away from that. You won't know until you start looking, it doesn't hurt to look, to want better for ourselves. Be mindful of that. You deserve better. We all deserve to be happy. And just the same as maintaining a garden, it takes work to grow ourselves. Nothing good comes easy. And sometimes, it may feel like we want to give up and just, let the garden go. And don't do that. Tough it out. On this road to a better life, it's going to take a lot of work, and we're going to have to maintain it. And even on days when we don't feel like going outside the water, you have to. Pick yourself up. It's our job. We are adults now. If you do have someone to look after, take the time to tell them how important they are to you, or how proud of them you are, because it does make a difference to children to hear that, And it doesn't take a second to show kindness to somebody where, even if you've been through trauma and you've been hurt, learn to be supportive of those around us. Do your part to be a good gardener. Hope you're having a good day again. Day 4. It's important to maintain our gardens. I'll see you again tomorrow.